In this video, we're going to discuss job versus process costing. These are two types of costing systems, and a costing system is basically a way to describe how we assign costs to the cost object. Big picture, this is what we do. We take direct costs, and direct costs are traced to the cost object, and then we have indirect costs, which are allocated to the cost object. There are costing systems that focus on direct and indirect costs, and there are costing systems that focus on the type of cost object in question. That's what we'll do today. So depending on the cost object, we will either be discussing something called job costing or something called process costing. Let's quickly look at each. Job costing. The cost object is a distinct unit or units called the job. Costs are accumulated individually for each job. Examples are audits, legal cases, repair services. Distinct services or distinct units are what job costing is used for. Process costing is more involved. The cost object is many identical or very similar units. Total production costs are then divided by the units produced. Think of routine bank deposits, pencils, phone cases, anything that could be a service or a product that is very similar and large in number. We could talk a bit more about process costing. Considers beginning and ending inventory levels and spoilage. That's products that don't make it through quality assurance and quality control checks. Because of this added complexity, we're going to cover process costing in detail in later videos and later lessons. So for this video and for this early stage in our course, we'll focus on job costing. Let's do a quick example. Let's say there's a business and they're trying to figure out what it costs to make a customized gear for one of their clients. In order to do this, they're going to have to figure out and trace what the direct materials are right to the cost object. They're going to have to trace the direct labor to the cost object, probably using timesheets, and then they will have to allocate all of the manufacturing overhead. Let's say they do this and the direct materials ends up being $1,000, the direct labor is $1,200, and the manufacturing overhead is $1,800. The total cost of this custom gear component is $4,000. And now it's game time. In this game, I'm going to ask a few questions and you'll have to respond to say, are we talking about job costing or are we talking about process costing? Here's the first question. A custom-made wood rocking chair. Is this job costing or process costing? If you said job costing, you would be correct. The next question. Mass-produced wood chairs for a large furniture distributor. Is this job costing or process costing? If you said process costing, you would be correct. Next question. Customized graphics and website design for a customer. Is this job costing or process costing? If you said job costing, you would be correct. Large-scale production of yarn that is used in athletic clothing. Job costing or process costing? If you said process costing, you would be correct. Well done. I hope you found this quick little video to be helpful. Until next time, I will say thank you for watching and may your journey be joyful.
In a world where dreams are made, we craft the goods, we set the stage. Custom orders one by one, Every project's just begun. Measure twice and cut it right. Every detail in our sight. Job costing, when every piece is new. Assigning costs to tailor-made for you. Process costing, products all the same. Spreading costs across the whole terrain. Understanding how the money flows. That's the way the business grows. On the line where things repeat, mass production keeps the beat. Uniform and all aligned. Costs are pooled and then assigned. From raw materials to the core, we average out forevermore. Job costing for the custom kind. Tracking costs for what's designed. Process costing steady as we go. Allocating costs to keep the flow. Knowing where the expense to the core. We average up forevermore. Different paths to reach the end. Depends upon the goods we send. Choose the method that fits best. Let accounting do the rest. Job costing, detailed and precise. Each job's cost is analyzed. Process costing when units blend. Costs are average in the end. Mastering the art of cost control. That's the way we rock and roll. Counting costs in harmony. Singing out the strategy. With the rhythm of the charts, we manage well and play our parts. And run a line where things repeat. Mass production keeps the beat. Uniform and all aligned. Costs are pooled and then assigned. From raw materials to the core, we average out forevermore. Job costing for the custom kind. Tracking costs for what's designed. Process costing steady as we go. Allocating costs to keep the flow. Knowing where the expenses lie helps to keep our profits high. Different paths to reach the end. Depends upon the goods we send. Choose the method that fits best. Let accounting do the rest. Choose the method that fits best. Let accounting do the rest.